Hi, it's Damien Cooley from Cooley Auctions and welcome to our February auction market wrap. Today I'm joined by Leon Axford from our team.
Damien, it's great to be here.
It's been an amazing month, February, for our company. In fact, it's the strongest month that we've ever had in the history of our business. We had a clearance rate of 81% for the Sydney metropolitan market. Some strong results.
Incredible strong results. Some of the great strong results we've seen through this last month would have to be in through Westerly, a property 88 Duffy Avenue, proudly marketed by Homefront Real Estate. We saw a result of 1.1 million sold. But one of the great things was our reserve of 975. That relates to about a 12% over reserve and an incredible result on auction day.
It's really interesting you bring that point up because the data that's just come out of the Cooley index suggests that 76% of the properties that we actually took to auction in the month of February actually sold above its written reserve price.
And it's clearly evident throughout this market.
It's interesting when we look at how many people are turning up to these auctions. There's no doubt that we've seen a substantial increase in that number.
Yep, look, in through that marketplace, through the hills and western suburbs, we're seeing upwards of 10 registered bidders. Another great example would have to be 17 Doig Street in Constitution Hill, proudly marketed by Warren Smith at LJ Hooker Toongabbie. We saw 9 registered bidders battle it out to buy a wonderful 3-bedroom home.
What was so great about that home? I mean, that's a great sale price.
It was a great corner block and it had scope for further development and also the capital improvements inside the home, updated by way of bathrooms and kitchens. The result was $639,000, again, another $64,000 above reserve. Strong bidding from 10 registered bidders.
And when you actually look at the data that's coming out of the Cooley index, when we compare February 2013 to February 2014, our volume of purchases registering at auction has increased substantially. In fact, February 2013 we averaged 3.2 bidders and February 2014 we averaged 5.5 bidders.
Again, we're just going to see this continual strength in the market from buyers wanting to get out there buying property at auction.
When we look at the amount of property that's selling prior to auction, 36%, which is a pretty amazing figure, of properties that we were to take to auction in February actually sold before their auction. But selling prior is not always the right thing to do.
There's a time and a place. In a market like this, it's very clear that there's a lot of properties selling prior, as we see in the Cooley index. To give you a great example of knowing when to sell prior would be again at 17 Doig Street, Constitution Hill. They actually received an offer through the campaign of $585,000 that the owners were considering taking. Our advice was to take it to auction as we felt we had enough bidders, and that was shown on the day with 9 registered bidders and eventually a reserve of $575 selling for $639,000.
Some really good statistics there and naturally some great examples of where the market is going over the next 6 to 12 months. Thanks for joining us for our February auction market wrap. If you have any auctions coming up, we'd be thrilled if you thought of us.